Huh? Are you pulling my leg? I'm sorry, but I really don't remember. Don't you know what this uniform means? Doesn't it remind you of anything? Of course I don't. I know what you do. But I'm debt-free, or I should be unless a friend took a loan in my name. A friend? Who cares about those excuses? I only recognize what's written here on the contract in black and white, and it's my duty to make violators pay up. This is my first job, you know. Alright. Let's see. Hopefully, I'm hoping that we don't have to, like, do anything to the game to be able to play it at 120 FPS here. I'm hoping that it did not, yeah. Before I know that I had to hackify things in order to get it to 120. Okay, so it has a little bit of an update. I'm curious.
In months, what Genshin couldn't in years. Man, what a title!
Might have to mutify. Let me see. Okay, you are mutified. And it's things that I see like that about Wuthering Waves that's like, yeah. I would say that's probably accurate, yes. I don't think that's really an our internet right now is being very stupid. Some of that is going to be due to the download, but still. It's just, yeah. I would say it's not an exaggeration to say that Genshin is in one of the worst states that it's been in. I think Natlan has been a very big flop overall. And I think just the continued focus on just release more characters is just being really detrimental to the game. Like, we need more and better content. We need content that like focuses on bringing like actual raids. Having actual raids or something like that in Genshin would be very nice. Like, less of a focus on just releasing more characters would be huge. Like, more of a focus on actually improving the game itself would be very nice, making things less grindy. When you're grinding for a character for literally weeks and months, it just feels bad. It just does.
Quality of life.
Dude, it makes me so happy that a big chunk of my videos and my success just comes from absolutely shitting on this game. And it drives people absolutely nuts. They're like, oh, another Genshin sucks.
I mean, a lot of this stuff is kind of true, though. That's the thing.
Video. Hey, you're goddamn right. I'll keep doing this shit for the next 10 years because while there's motherfuckers lining their pockets with Hoyo's money, going around saying Genshin good, oh man, when the contracts dry up and you see that nobody wants to cover.
Oh yeah, and then the common debut too. You know, it takes too long to farm for these characters that they release like all the freaking time. The rebuttal to that is just whale more. Spend more money and it will fix the whaling problems. It's just like, or it will fix the grinding problems. It's just like, oh my. You shouldn't have to just spend more money to fix basic problems with the game.
Cover this fucking game. Oh my God. When these children turn 18 and they stop playing Genshin 2, oh my God. When they make a cure for autism and everyone stops playing this game, oh man, I'm gonna be dancing on the grave, brother. I'm gonna be dancing on the grave. Yeah, have fun in Sneznaya in 2028.
exploration locked behind an expensive paywall. You betcha.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
Yeah, exploration, quality of life, very much so. I agree.
And somehow, despite all of this, Genshin developers
I mean, it's not just that, but like, even their world level 9 kind of sucks because it buffs a lot of. I would say the buff to enemy damage is very good, but then their health bars are too weak. Like, the main thing that needed to happen, and honestly still needs to happen, is the enemies need more health. They don't need more damage. Like, the damage that they do now is good. It feels good. But they are just way too weak. You can barely even get through. Like, you generally won't even get through a rotation with most of the enemies in the overworld. They're just too weak. Like, world level 9, it went far enough for enemy damage, but it did not go far enough for enemy health bars. Enemy health bars need to at least be doubled, I would say.
remain the most stubborn, out-of-touch game devs in the entire gaming industry. Do they even know
Yeah.
what the players want? Or do they
No, you want to do?
No, I don't
Genshin
think so.
screams devs that
I think actually, I don't think it's that they don't know what the players want. I think they do know what the players want. I really think they do. And a lot of these changes would be very easy to make the quality of life for Genshin players significantly better. The reason that they don't make these changes is because it is not financially in their best interest to do so. If they were to fix the quality of life and make these things better, like people said, if you want the farming, the grind to get better, just whale harder. When that's the mindset, why would you actively work against that? If you make it so that just everybody can have good quality of life without paying for it, that's not in your financial best interests. It's literally in their best financial interest to keep the quality of life for exploration bad. To make it so you have to have certain characters and max out certain characters in order for overworld exploration to be good. That's the thing. And it's literally in their best interest to keep artifact RNG bad. So you have to wheel harder to pull more artifacts to get the artifacts that you're looking for. That's the thing. It's literally in their best interest to keep the game how it is. That's the thing I think people don't realize. It's not even that they're out of touch. They're in touch. They know. They're just not going to do it because that would hurt their bottom line. It would actually be bad for them to do that.
don't play their.
So they're not going
they
to.
just not care? Personally, I think it's probably the latter.
Here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
No. That's not even true. They do care. They don't care about the same things that you care about. That's the thing. Their priorities are not your priorities. Their priorities are money. Any game company's priorities is money. So if it hurts their bottom line to make the quality of life in the game better, they're not going to do it. That's the thing.
Because after 4 years of ignoring every single request, rejecting every
Yes. I think the main thing that they're missing here is the reason why they're ignoring it. They're ignoring it on purpose. They're ignoring it on purpose because it pays better for them to ignore it. If they fix it, there's no reason to wail. If they make it so you just instantly get the 5-star artifacts that you want, first try every time, and so that every time when you level up the artifacts, the stats just go perfectly. You can get perfect artifacts every time, flawlessly, effortlessly. If they were to do that, there would be no reason to wail. The system wouldn't be broken, so there would be nothing for you to pay to fix. If there's nothing for you to pay to fix, they don't make money. So I think I think this is actually a bad take. Because it's not like, oh, they don't know, they don't understand. They know and they understand. They know 100% well and they understand 100% well. That's the thing. It's a choice for them to do this. This is their choice. It is a choice in the interest of for their bottom line. I think that's what people are missing.
Reasonable suggestion, and doubling down on the mechanics that frustrate players, they have suddenly decided
They will keep doubling down on those mechanics and things because it's the things that make them bad that make them money to fix. See, if you make a game so that certain things are bad, then the player has to pay for those bad things to be better. That's good for your bottom line. If you fix those for free, then you're not getting money off of that anymore.
they want feedback, but not just any feedback, a survey. Yes, folks, a totally real, totally not performative survey.
Guys.
Not an
Wait, so you're telling me you don't want to wait till Thursdays to farm the specific mat? You're telling me you'd prefer if you could farm mats anytime you want? Why didn't you tell me? Oh, we could have fixed that in 1.0.
Yeah, they could have. They could have fixed it pre-launch. The reason that it's that way isn't because they're out of touch. They're in touch. The reason that it's that way is because that doesn't fit their bottom line.
Oh, I must have missed your text. Can't believe it.
An announcement, not a developer's post, not even an acknowledgement that the changes are coming. Just a form they didn't even bother to put in the game for the players to see. And what's even worse, people are actually celebrating this. They're acting like this is some grand moment of change. Damn.
Bro, Brand's tweet to this. Do we pull it up again? Oh my God, he pinned it. This guy is so cope, he pinned it. Good God, man. Hoyo Online. Yeah, guys, finally, we can save it. Brother, they know what they need to change.
Yeah, they do.
They're only doing this to earn good boy points. And the worst thing is when they
No. They're not doing it to earn good boy points. Well, I mean, they're doing the poll to earn good boy points. I suppose that's probably what he's saying. But yeah, ultimately, they're doing it so that they can just keep making money.
Guys, it was thanks to us we finally changed it. Bitch, they knew this was an issue. They know. They gave you the answers you wanted to hear.
They're not stupid. That's the thing, is people are acting like, oh, they're stupid. They're not stupid. They do it for a reason. Follow the money. People don't make these logical steps. It's annoying, honestly.
The same survey. They know.
Like, they're not stupid. These millionaires and billionaires, they're not stupid. Genshin, they're not stupid. Like, they know what they're doing. Let's see if it will load
know
here.
What they need to do.
Yeah. He's actually correct when he says that.
They're just trying to figure out how they can look like a bad or a good guy in the situation.
Devs listened. Devs listened.
Nope.
Devs listened.
I don't know if our internet is going to work well enough for this. What was I even going to look up initially? Oh, I was going to look up the Wuthering Waves page itself.
Devs listened. As if Genshin hasn't been pretending.
This is true. I say all this stuff as a Genshin player. That's the thing. It's like, a lot of this stuff just sucks. And it sucked for a long time. And there's never been any sign of anything getting any better.
Listened.
Like, all of this stuff is
As if
true.
Genshin hasn't been pretending to listen for years. So let's talk about why this is the most hilariously embarrassing attempt at listening to the community Genshin has ever done.
Yeah. I would agree. I don't know why our internet is being so stupid here. I should unmute the game, though. Once I start it up again. Okay, there it is. Okay. Oh man. The CPU must be yeah, the CPU is actually working really hard here. Woo. Yeah, CPU working hard here. That's why we're dropping frames. Yeah, the CPU is all the way up at like 98%. And that's on an 8-core 16 thread Ryzen 7. Ryzen 7, what is it? I forget. Yeah, 5800X 3D. Yeah. Woo. The CPU utilization is still really high here. Jeez. How much of that is OBS? Quite a bit of it, yeah. Quite a bit of it. Using a lot of CPU though, jeez. I think, did I use... Okay. Is their internet being really stupid? The CPU is getting slammed again, 99%. Oh man. Alright, oh no, that's oh, sorry. No, CPU is doing okay. Yeah. I was gonna say that's normal for a graphics card, but yeah. CPU typically shouldn't be getting hit that hard. The load. The load is real. It's probably because this is my first time in, like, literally months that I've gotten on. Yeah. I don't know, a lot of the changes that I see Wuthering Waves make just seems like stuff Genshin should have done a very long time ago. Must be unpacking stuff or something. It is really taking its time.
In months, what Genshin couldn't.
Players, we have an opportunity to make meaningful changes in the game here.
Genshin players, we have an opportunity to make a meaningful change. This should be a...
I mean, Genshin has had many opportunities to make many meaningful changes that they have chosen not to do. Like, Tia's release was so bad. So
The
bad.
reply to this tweet wasn't posted anywhere in game like usual as far as I can tell. It's for very specific things. We've been asking for it. Fill it out, please. I already did. Bro, they're doing this to try to seem like they're good people.
Yeah.
They know what they need to do. I promise you.
Survey and the reply to this.
Yeah, that's the thing, is them slowly releasing good changes. Like them, like they could very easily fix artifacts like instantly and completely, but they're gonna step it out one step at a time, 100 steps, 1,000 steps, as many steps as they can, to just milk the problem for all it's worth and look like they're working on it, they're improving things. It could easily be fixed in one patch. Like, all it would really take is like a system for you choose the primary and secondary stats that you are looking for in your artifact. Then when you go into the domain, you've got a 50% chance of pulling those specific stats. Like, that's all it would take. It would just take a little number tweaking. That's all it would take. They're not gonna do that though, because that would make it too easy to farm the artifacts that you need, which would mean that there wouldn't be any reason to whale for them, you know? You take away the whale, I mean, that's their bottom line, so they're not going to fix it all in one patch. They'll fix it in a million patches. That way they can still keep milking it for all it's worth, while seeming like they're the good guys.
This tweet wasn't
They've just waited as long as possible in order to do that.
posted
yes.
anywhere in game
Yes.
like usual, as far as I can tell. It is for very
On
specific
purpose.
things we have been asking for.
Very much
Fill
on
it out,
purpose.
please.
Oh. Sounds like it finally got done. Okay. Ooh. They're giving out free stuff. Lots of free stuff. Okay. Okay, so this is where we try out the new characters. What does she have going for her? Is she an on-fielder? What is she?
May the Sentinel guide those who are lost. Appear before me.
Hopefully this helps.
Over there! Together we stand!
She does feel good to play, honestly.
Appear before me.
Hopefully this helps.
I don't know if they've done any work on their combat, but it kind of feels like they have, honestly. It kind of feels like they have done some work on their combat somehow. It's feeling better than it was.
Transmitting frequency. Break. The end has come.
Unlike in Genshin, they're not just dead in one combo. Oop. Oh wait, yeah, we hold down E to...
Be my salvation!
She does feel pretty good to play, honestly. Is there a way to... Okay, I guess you can't quite go to the next domain. Oh, shoot. It is being capped to 60 FPS. Wondering if there's like an actual setting in the game, like there should be, for it now, or if we still have to hack it. Because it should just be a setting in the game. Because it's obviously just a value limiter set within the game itself, from what I saw with how it was hacked before. It's just a value limiter that they can easily put into the menu. Okay. Yep, they do have 120k. Okay. There we go. Where's their... Okay, yeah. There's their trial thing. Okay. I would say the combat is, for whatever reason, feeling better.
Is it just me? Or
Ah.
appear before me.
It honestly seems like graphically and everything wise that
Sweetie, protect the cargo!
yeah. It seems like graphically the game has gotten a lot better from when I played it before. Like, the game is honestly running quite well too. Oh no. I was going to try playing with the settings. I want to say that there was like one setting in particular that was very bad for performance. Wait, what is this? Oh no, yeah, I don't think we want that. This is okay. I feel like AO was really bad for the performance. They might have fixed certain things. No, AO still seems to have a big impact on performance. That doesn't really seem to have any performance impact. Okay. Shadow quality is probably going to have a very big performance impact. No? I guess not. No. AO definitely does. Yeah.
Ready to roll out?
There we're up to like 95% usage and it's dropping our frame rate down below 120. Whereas there we're like in the 80s and our frame rate is at 120. So yeah, AO still hurts it quite a bit. Okay. It's like the same thing there. Not much difference at all. Still like same. Or no. Similar usage. Anti-aliasing, I think it's pretty obvious that you want to have it on. Crowd density. Yeah, it's like the same. Mostly looking for poorly optimized settings. What we're looking for. Damage numbers shouldn't. Okay, physics-based animation shouldn't really impact things, yeah. Volumetric fog, I don't think had much of an effect at all. Right, yeah. Still like the same numbers. The lighting, however, I want to say did have a bit of an impact.
Another day, another heroic need.
Still not that big though, honestly. I feel like these three settings probably have the largest effect, honestly, out of pretty much anything. Especially that one though. There, that just pushes us all the way up on the GPU usage and lowers our frame rate while it's at it, just because of how GPU intensive it is. LOD. Okay. Not really much difference. Shadow quality was interesting because even ultra high versus medium, I was expecting it to have a very large difference. It's actually pretty small difference for that being shadows. Generally, shadows is where you're going to lose a lot of performance, usually. Okay, so it's using FSR. The FSR is definitely helping, I would say. Because,
Ready to roll out?
this is a 4K monitor, so I wouldn't say that it's very noticeable, honestly. I wouldn't say that the FSR is actually that noticeable, at least in terms of any kind of quality degradation. Not very noticeable. But performance-wise, it is helping quite a bit, yeah. Okay. I would say it's mainly these three things, honestly. Let me see. I feel like volumetric fog had some impact on it. I don't know. I should probably go somewhere where there is fog or more fog. I just am not sure where.
Says hello.
Hey, how goes it? I'm checking out settings for any signs of whoa. Okay. Why are we having connection stuff? My stream is still up. I don't know, our internet is being interesting, I suppose. That or maybe it's their server? I don't know.
Everyone's safe and sound? Looks like I didn't practice for nothing then.
Okay, are we going to reconnect? Not sure. And the stream is still running just fine.
In months, what?
Yeah.
Everyone's safe and
Everything
sound?
else
Looks
is
like I didn't
running
practice for
fine.
nothing
What's going on, Wuthering Waves? Might need to restart it here. Not sure. Not sure what was going on there. It seems like they've got a pretty good implementation of FSR though. Is it going to tell me that I can launch it again? Okay, there it is. Yeah, it seems like graphically the game has improved like quite a bit. It even seems like their combat is more, I don't know, a little bit more responsive, a little bit better than it was. It seems like while Genshin has been sitting idly and honestly,
He says, LOL, this never happened to me before.
yeah, it might be our internet. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how well
He says the ray tracing is nice.
the ray tracing would work on mine. From what I saw, the ray tracing looks mostly like it mostly looks like it's doing what you could do with fake HDR with a much lower performance impact, was what it looked like to me. Okay. So I'm not sure how.
Underscore Inky says, well, that depends if you get to play LOL.
Yeah. But yeah, I have a AMD GPU, so this is it 6800? Yeah, 6800 XT. Yeah. So it's a very powerful graphics card. It's running the game at 4K, so yeah. Even without the FSR, it was running 4K at pretty high frame rates there too. It was up almost at 120 maxed out settings at 4K, so yeah. It's a beast of a graphics card. I'm just not sure how well it's going to do at ray tracing. I don't know, it might be our internet. It's weird though, because like the stream is still sitting at right at 8,000 kilobit per second. I can show you here. Like the stream is still like perfectly fine, like right where it's supposed to be. Like it's a higher bit rate than you're gonna find like almost every stream on Twitch. Almost every stream on Twitch is a lower bit rate than that. So why does it seem to be having this issue? Is it on their end? Is it on mine? I don't know.
In months, what Genshin couldn't.
Let me see.
In months, what Genshin couldn't in years.
Seems a little bit slow when I'm
Man, what
downloading
In fact, this is one of the worst states it has ever
video.
been. Corporate greed.
Yeah. I don't know. It might be on my end. I might restart the internet here. So I will be back as soon as my internet restarts. However long that takes.
Ready.
Restream bot says YouTube wins an NGO America.
Yes, exactly. She is an American champion.
Restream bot says YouTube wins an NGO waiting until we get a rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher, yes. It's gonna be Klee 2.0.
Hands where I can see 'em.
Don't get too close. I got you covered.
Power that ended Hydra. Into the shadows.